Fantastic. Thank you so much, Chris. I am a computer engineer turned serial entrepreneur with passion for talent acquisition. And in the past 12 years, I have launched 3 startups and I exited 2 of them. The reason that I actually got into HR tech was, I was actually running a previous venture called Easy Hire, a recruitment agency with about 30 recruiters. And I observed that while sourcing and screening were a relatively predictable task, the engaging, assessing, and closing candidate was highly unpredictable. And this was because of 4 key reasons which I observed. One is delay in connecting with candidates, inconsistent follow-ups, poor job role messaging, and improper probing, and thus inaccurate assessments. And that motivated to address these gaps, and I launched Callify.ai, a platform that optimizes candidate interactions, candidate assessments, and candidate experience. Demo now, and I'll actually show how a recruiter uses our tool, right? So like the video said, all the recruiter needs to do is upload a job description, or they can generate if they don't have one. Let me use one of, let's say I'm using a Python programmer job description. And so it's basically now analyzing for those 4 parameters that we are ranking the JD for. So this is analyzed, and it actually shows how attractive is it, in the sense, is it communicating all the information in a very crisp manner? Is it bias free? Is it complete? Does it have all job locations and things like that? Employer branding, in terms of whether you have about the company, a paragraph on that, or your hiring process. Now, based on whatever gaps we find, we regenerate the JD using AI. And this is an option for the recruiter if they want to use the regenerated JD, or they can use their original one. Let's say we use this, and then it'll ask us, do you want to match your CVs to it? I said, okay, let's do that. So let me select the CVs. Now, this is where it is parsing, and some of the bias controls that we have built into the product is it actually removes the name, phone number, and email and location, and other elements, attributes for matching. Now, here's it's matched, and it has said that out of the 9, so this is the percentage match. Now, the interesting part is we've also summarized why is it matched, so it actually gives a complete description of that. Now, this becomes very useful for the recruiter to just sort of copy and just send it to their hiring managers. They can also review the CV if they want to while they are taking a call. Now here they can also decide what is the cutoff percentage they want to go after. I mean, I want to go to about, let's say 60, so 70%, but there are 8 CVs matched. So that's a decision that recruiter takes. So this is auto-created the campaign, and now it is auto-generating messaging. That what's an impactful messaging? How do you introduce yourself to the candidate? How do you do a job overview? Because it's a 1-page job overview, and this AI will help it create a very, very attractive and teasing job overview. So let's say, okay, I'm fine with it. Now it comes to what kind of questions do you want to ask for your assessment? Let's say we choose 3. And now we give a recruiter an option to choose questions between skill-based, experience-based, competency-based, and standard questions that they want to ask. So let me select randomly some of the questions, and I'll say, okay. Now here
pretty fast too. It looks like it's a pretty quick generator there.
Yes. So we've optimized. We've used high-end processing. We've used multiple queuing methods. Now, here the advantage is that we're also crafting a potential answer for the question that will be asked. Now, this is as per the bias law certification that your AI, if you're using an AI for matching, you ensure that it is explainable algorithm, and that the assessment is actually traceable. And so hence, since we are giving an answer with an option for the recruiter to actually edit them, so there is a known factor against which the answers will be matched. So these are the ideal answers that will get matched. Now, here's where the magic happens, is that the entire messaging is to be done in recruiter's voice, and we have mandated this. We have not given an option for the recruiter to sort of send out a text question and get them text answered. So here's I'm going to demonstrate how a recruiter actually records this. Now, as you know, we've already scripted this for the recruiter, so I'm going to record this. Hi, my name is Chetan. I'm a talent acquisition lead at Callify, and I came across your profile on one of the job boards and wanted to discuss an exciting job opportunity. We are hiring for Python programmers, and this call was to check if you'd be interested to apply. So this is how simple the recording is, and they can actually review what they record. This is ensuring that you are, delivering a good candidate experience. I'm going to say all good here. And then this is the last step of inviting candidates. Now, because this is a demo, I'm showing it as a standalone basis, but otherwise, if you're integrated with your backend Workday or SuccessFactors, the data actually gets pulled for that particular job rec, and all the CVs sort of come in from there. There are two modes. You can choose a consent-based option. So I'm going to actually release a campaign. I also have a parallel view on my desk as to what you are going to be seeing actually there.
Okay.
So you click that SMS, you actually get a message stating that this is part of a process that you will be doing either a phone bot or a web bot for a quick interview. Do you consent? We say yes. And then it'll ask you what is your preference, although web bot is also going to be voice. But the person can choose phone bot or a web bot. So let's say we'll do phone bot. And here it'll say that this is going to be a call in recruiter's voice, but it'll be pre-recorded. So you're intimating that it is not some kind of, a human doing it. And you will check with the candidate whether they are okay to do the call now or would they prefer it later. So they can actually set their calendar and things like that. So in some way, this also becomes scheduling. But let's say since we're doing a demo now, we'll okay to do that call now. Now, let's hope that you get a call on your phone in another 5 seconds.
Okay. Yep. Here it comes.
You did. Okay, good. We are hiring for Python programmers, and this call was to check if you'd be interested to apply. If you want to listen to the job detail, what they are doing is they're leveraging our product to actually first reach out, create that level of connect and branding, get the interviews. Now, all of the interviews actually are, let me show you. If you had done the interview, actually, I could have shown you how, this is how the interview looks like, where whatever the person says.
Yes, I have. And I've done 3 projects, and I was the project lead for the same.
Similarly, this.
Yeah, I built a training model for a risk management system using MATLAB technology.
So whatever the person says is captured, is converted to text. Each answer is ranked based on the ideal answers that we crafted earlier. And then it gives an aggregate score and then ranks them based on, how many candidates have come in. So first, second, third. So recruiters can actually download a Excel like this, which actually gives, if there were 20 of them, it could be name, phone number, so on and so forth. And the answers against the questions. Now, you can imagine if you're having 20 people, all of them answering to the same question, the comparison becomes much more accurate.
Yeah. I really like your interface too. It's simple, clear, clean, easy to read. It looks easy to use overall.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you joining us today on the show.
Likewise, Chris, thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words. Bye-bye.